The Junior League is a community of women who are dedicated to making a change in the community in which they live in. And when I think about the members that we have in the Junior League, we have a diverse group of women who come from all backgrounds, come from different areas of the country. Anyone that you can think of, we have within our organization. And I think what binds us together is our desire to be the difference, to make a change, and to hopefully make our communities better for the people that we serve. Our region is rather large. We are as far north as Hilton Head, South Carolina. We go as far west as Statesboro and as far south as Brunswick.
We look around in our community and we actively seek other groups that are already doing good work and want them to come to us if they need help, money and volunteer time. So how do we do it? Well, we raise funds and then we look to partner with these other groups to give back.
So we do what we can to raise as much as we can to make sure that we are making an impact in the community in a positive way. The League, I think, in the past was known as pearl wearing, white gloves, ladies that didn't get their hands dirty. Well, that's just not the case. In fact, we are very dirty. We like getting our hands dirty. We like, you know, feeling like we're making a difference, whether that be in a leadership role where you're, you know, combating and negotiating and learning from other women and, you know, proposing new ideas for how we're going to affect the public.
We call it our Done in a Day projects, and these are projects we're able to go in over the course of anywhere from 2 to 8 hours and work with an organization and help them with whatever activity it is that they need. So some of the things that we have done in the past is Habitat for Humanity. There was a time that we worked with Ronald McDonald House. We have also worked with Park Place Outreach. We've worked with Greenbrier Children's.
We've worked with the Boys and Girls Club. We have really built connections and bonds with some of these other groups and what they're doing. And then also when we see a need that is not being met, we create our own project.
Well, one of the projects that we have continued for several years now is our Backpack Buddies project. We do partner with American Second Harvest. We provide meals to children over the weekend.
We pack bags that contain 3 dinners, 2 lunches, 2 breakfasts, and then some snacks and drinks for children who qualify for assisted food programs.
And it sustains them throughout the entire weekend.
And then they can come back to school ready to learn on Monday.
Did the body and the soul good to see that we were preparing food for children who would not be eaten over the weekend. There was some point where I had to lug those backpacks to the school in my car. I got the bruises to see and show for all that, but it was all good that, you know, some of the kids saw me walk in with the bags. You know, they saw me come in with the bags. They knew what those boxes were because they knew what those were. And to see those same children sometimes out in the community who knew where I was. It was the most memorable and the most, I cherished that position. I really did. It touched home.
Okay. I don't think it'll be in the way. We're just gonna pull all the way up. Last time you beat me down.
Thrift sale is our biggest fundraiser every year. We do this at the Civic Center.
All the proceeds go back into our community projects.
It is the biggest yard sale you'll ever see. And mind you, everything is so cheap because once again, we're trying to give back to the community. So you're finding things for $1 that you would normally find for $30.
3, 2, 1.
So when the ribbon gets cut in the morning, there's a mad dash for certain areas. One area in particular is the toy section. And that section, as well as the children's clothing section, provides an area for parents to go and be able to pick up things that their kids might not necessarily have.
We go through all of it, and that's what we do with all this junk, the thrift sale stuff, and we make sure that it's quality and not quality.
One of the things that is very difficult to define is the opportunity to work with a group of like-minded women. I think you can draw out people, learn how to work with people who have very different working styles, very different personalities than yours, and how to blend all of those together to a successful outcome. And while you're doing this, you're not only learning, but you are giving back to the area in which you live and improving it and leaving it a better place than before you were there.
I wasn't born in Savannah, so I didn't have friends that I grew up with, that you always can fall back on. I had work friends, and I wanted a different type of friend.
I have actually liked to consider myself as a member of the league since I was 6 years old. And I say that because when my mom became a member, I was always with her. She was a volunteer, that was her job. One of the things I remember most about the league is when my father passed away. And the Junior League women were like, we call them fairies, because you didn't really see them and you didn't hear them, but they were there and they did things that most people kind of don't realize you're not able to do if your spouse of 25 years passes away. Cleaning, doing the laundry, just making sure there's food, bringing food. But again, it's like you never saw them, and that was so cool because they weren't trying to get recognition and they weren't trying to get noticed. They were just trying to help, and that to me was like, I want to be a part of something like that.
Some of the things that we've done have made me so much better, and I've learned so much.
The longer that you're in the league, you really can see the impact that you've had in the community. You see the Junior League name out there, you start to run into people or kids or families that you see from year to year at Thrift Sale or at Kids Fest, or you just know that you're really doing something good for the community and hoping that you're fostering that same kind of spirit in someone so that when they grow up, that they will continue to give back and do the same kinds of things.
What we're about is coming together as a bunch of women who have like-minded, who have the same energy, compassion to give back to where there's a need. They see a need and they come into the Junior League in order to provide and fulfill that need. I would tell anybody that, there's a reason why I sustained for a couple of years and I came back, because there was a part of me that was missing what I did when I was in here. And if you're looking for something in which you need to be fulfilled, why not try? You never know what you are missing out on. It's a fulfilling organization, and I just love these ladies to death.